Hi everyone, Alex here. Continue with the Revit from 0 to 100 multi-trade course. Today we're going to focus on the porch and the front planters. And a couple other things. First, we're going to deal with the porch floor, which is this one right here is a concrete floor. Then we're going to create the driveway, which is this area right here. Then we're going to move into this grassy area right here. And finally, we're going to focus on the storage door. And we're going to do, like the steps leading to the driveway and things like that. See you in Revit.
Now remember, this video is part of a full course, so if you haven't watched the previous videos, go ahead and watch them now. By now, most of you know that I suffer a horrible data loss. It was easily 1,000 hours of hard work, pretty much 100 hours of video content, so it was pretty tough. Still recovering from that. I even thought about stopping and not making any more videos, but I decided that the content is valuable and I'm going to keep going. I am going to slow down a little bit on YouTube though. But if you are one of those who are following the course, I don't want you to have to slow down with me. So I remind you that this content is available completely free at BIMitUp.com. You can sign up for free, and this course as of now is still free. It's not going to be free forever, but for now it's free. So if you want to follow the content over there and finish the course over there, you're more than welcome. In the meantime, I'll leave you with this video.
Hi everyone, this is Alex with BIMitUp, where we help you with professional training and coaching in mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire protection systems, and Autodesk platforms like Revit and AutoCAD MEP. Let's get started. And before we even start, think about it. It makes sense. If you like this kind of content, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. You hit that bell so you get notifications. You don't miss any of our videos.
All right, let's do a couple of tweaks here. One of them is going to be this drop here, this width here, this drop, this step, and this drop. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take my section. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees and bring it right where my door is and open my section. So this drop is 3.5 inches, not 4 inches. So I'm just going to move this up 1/2 inch. And I'm going to assume that all this is concrete, okay? So we're going to measure from here to here. And we're going to make that thickness 1 foot, 10 inches and 1/4. So I'm going to click here, edit type. I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to call it porch slab. And we said we were going to edit this, and that was going to be 1, 10 and 1/4 inch. Very good. And we need to get all these guys and bring them up 1/2 inch. So I'm going to grab them from here. So it was this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. I'm going to go to my section and move them up. Take out the constraint. I'm moving it up 1/2 inch. Very good. Now the width of this is actually 50.5 inches from the window wall. So edit boundary. I'm going to click here. And the distance from here is 50.5 inches. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to move this planter so this guy is aligned to here. This planter is actually 18 by 98, so edit type, let's rename. This is 18 inches. This is 98, so 18 inches and 98. This planter is actually aligned with this wall. I'm going to change the view range because this is a little bit confusing. So I'm going to go back to 0 here. And instead what I'm going to do is create a plan region just for this area here. So for that we come here to view, plan views, plan region. We can select maybe something like this, something like that. And then we edit our view range. And here's where we change to -4 and -4 feet. Okay, now we see everything. Very good. Okay, now let's do this drop here. So let's do this little step. And for that I'm going to create similar. And I'm just going to eyeball it here based on the picture. So it's a little bit wider than the door. Something like that. I'm going to do OK. And now let's go to our section. And we know that this is 8 inches lower than this. So I'm going to come here and move this down 8 inches. And then we could adjust this step, but I'm not going to waste time on that. I'm just going to leave it like that. And this step is 12 inches in width. So let's adjust that. So from here, that's 12 inches. Okay, and then finally you have this little concrete driveway here. So for now, I'm just going to do a little rectangle here atop a solid, and then we'll deal with the site whenever we get to the site section. So I'll come here to massing and site, top of solid, create from sketch. And for now, like I mentioned, I'm just going to do a little rectangle here just to have something. And I'm going to align to the step. I'm going to edit this top of solid. I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to rename as concrete driveway. Click OK. Let's edit our structure. We can probably define this as a structural material. And what material do we want? Let's find here it is, concrete, lightweight concrete. Okay, that's probably not 1 foot, so let's just make it like maybe 6 inches. Click OK. Click OK. And let's accept. Let's go to our section. And we know, let's bring it down first, flush with the step. And we know that that's 7.5 inches lower than that. Then maybe later we start joining this depending on the materials. We can see that I picked a different type of concrete here than here, but we'll deal with that later. I just want to have the elevations correct. I did measure 111 inches from the porch, and I don't want to forget that, so let's go ahead and do that. So for that we go again to massing and site, top of solid, create from sketch. We can do one line here randomly, like that, and then I want to make sure that the distance of that line from here is 111 inches. And I'm going to draw another line here, and there was a little piece of grass here that was about 3 feet 6 inches from the planter. So 3 space 6, something like that. And now let's see, let's start picking lines. So this is going to be one line, this is going to be another one, this is going to be another one, this is another one, another one, and another one. And now let's start trimming from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. This one's already done. From here to here, from here to here, from here to here, and from here to here. And now we want to edit our top of solid. We want to create a new one. So let's duplicate that and let's call it grass. Now let's go to structure. This is definitely not a structural material. We want to go to material. And before we start looking for grass, let's make sure we create a new material. And then let's rename that new material as grass. Because when we find grass, it will automatically replace whatever is current. So we don't want to replace concrete with grass. Gotta be very careful. So here we go to assets. Let's see what we can find for grass. And I think we can go with generic. So I'm going to double click. And now we have our grass material. Can do OK. We just assign it to our top of solid. We go OK. We can probably edit that structure to be, instead of 6 inches, maybe 4 inches or 3 inches. Let's do it 4 inches. And let's do OK. And now we close out of here. Let's take a look at our 3D view. Very good. So if I had left the concrete, I would have all this concrete replaced. The latest concrete that was in use for my top of solid would have been replaced with grass, and that's definitely not what we want to do. Okay, we want to adjust the height of this, obviously. So this is not with main wood floor. Let's take it to grade, and then let's align it with our driveway, and then we'll adjust the grade level, because I'm not really sure about that. I have to visit the house again. Let's grab our section. Let's rotate 90 degrees, open our section, and make sure we have our grass aligned with our driveway. Let's go to a 3D view. Looking pretty decent. It's pretty much like it. We have these planters here with an offset base. Maybe we want to adjust that in the future, but not for now. We want to adjust these foundation walls. They're definitely too high. So yeah, we want to align that with the grass. So let's take our section. So let's go to our floor plan. Let's take our section. So let's align this foundation wall with our driveway. So for that, let's change this to wireframe. And then let's go AL. Just like that. And we can go back to maybe realistic. And that's looking really good. Now I take this wall, bring it all the way down. Back to hidden line. Let's go back to our floor plan. This little gap here is actually bothering me a little bit, so let's take care of it right now. So we go edit sketch. I'm going to align to this to this, and then this to this, so that it gets to the base of the planner. I'll click OK, go to my 3D view, and that's much better. Very good. And now here we have a door, this door right here. So let's go to our main wood floor plan, and I'm going to go to my families. I'm going to go to my doors, and I'm going to drop it. I'm going to place it right here. And let's take a look at our 3D view. Obviously too high, it's at the wrong level. This shouldn't be the main wood floor. The main wood floor is all the way up here. So let's look for grade, and then we will adjust with a section. It has to be a little bit higher than this. So let's align with our grass. Actually, you can see here that it has a little deep, so it's probably 2 inches higher than the grass. So we should adjust that. So let me grab my section here, rotate it 90 degrees. I'm going to put it right here so that I can see the grass. I'm going to open it. So this door should be probably 4 inches higher than grade. That's about right. Let's take a look at our 3D view. Yeah, something like that. We still need our concrete driveway. We'll do that later on the side part.